He has barely 2 weeks in office. World Bank aims to halt disbursement of $800 million loan to Buhari's administration. Not the news in full. The World Bank has been asked not to disburse $800 million loan sought by President Muhammadu Buhari's administration. This was disclosed in a letter to the Global Financial Institution by the Socio-Economic Right and Accountability Project. Recall that the federal government had early this year said it planned to borrow $800 million to support 50 million Nigerians as palliatives for fuel subsidy removal. Recently, he wrote to the Senate seeking approval for the said loan. But SETRAP, in its letter, wants the World Bank President, Mr. David Malpass, to suspend the disbursement of the $800 million loan and await proper explanation from the incoming administration. The advocacy group alleged that the usage of such loan needs to be clarified in view of the economic problem bedeviling the nation. The statement partly read the World Bank should comply with its own article of agreement in disbursing any loans. The bank should not sacrifice international standards in the rush to disburse the $800 million loan to the government. Suspending any disbursement of the loan to the government would reduce the risk and vulnerability to corruption and mismanagement. SETRAP is concerned that the government is seeking to spend the loan when it has barely 2 weeks to leave office and when the project objective and intended purposes for which the loan is reportedly approved and will be disbursed remain unclear. The government has not satisfactorily explained or justified the need for the loan at this time, especially given the lack of clarity on its use and the crippling debt burden and the disproportionately negative impact of these retrogressive measures on poor Nigerians. Not be small thing. Which loan did they take again? You have a few days to leave office. You say you want to borrow, you owe $800 million. For who? The one you have been borrowing, where Nigeria as a country dey. Are we improving? Election when they conduct for us, they say they will use beavers. We improve, they fit use the beavers. Beaver was not used. They don't want to improve in Nigeria government. Other country, even African country here, they are improving, but Nigeria they don't want to improve in any form. They just choose to be where they are intentionally to scatter this country. They don't want to give chance to those that want to repair this country, the enemies of this country. You can imagine. In fact, all these things are giving me a very big concern. You have a few days to leave office, you want to borrow money. What for? The one you have been borrowing, what have you been using it to do? Are you using it to develop Nigerians? Are we enjoying the dividend of democracy? No. Even the law, they are not even using the law anymore. The law in Nigeria, in fact, our leaders, they allow it to be sleeping, not effective because of their selfish interest, their self-centered way of life. We just believe that everything will go well for this country. Killing everywhere. Citizens, they are expected to protect. They are allowing them to die every day. They are not even trying to safeguard the life and property of citizens in this country. And they are saying they are in government. The reason why they are in government, we don't even know. But only God that knows. You can imagine. For my listeners out there, workers at the BOT, or the short hand. He has barely 2 weeks in office. World Bank asks to halt disbursement of $800 million loan to Buhari's administration. You can imagine. Please react to that if as you do so believe. Do justice to every of your reactions. Talk about the various opinion. It's already popping for the comment section. The first one is from James Bauer. Say, well done, Satrap. Please ensure that this useless World Bank do not abet in incurring additional debt burden of USD 800 million US dollar. Nigerians have not asked for money from any government, or Nigeria government rather should never use poor Nigerians as an excuse to siphon this whopping sum of money. Where they all these years until 16 days to go that they remember poor Nigerians? Haba. Though I know Nigeria politicians do not have fear of God, but let us at least have shame. Not be smart, Nigeria politicians. Why are they killing to assume the corridor of power? It's not because of the money that they will start to benefit from the office. Then for Shinedu, he said, this man have you not stolen enough to go and you are still seeking for loan? Mind you, if they refuse to give him the loan, he will do his usual thing, print the money for me, CBN. And CBN governor will rush and photocopy the money for him, just as the robbers stamp Senate president approved the loan for him. What a country. Not be small thing. And really that they want to cripple this country. You can imagine. They're from Cleopatra, say wicked Buhari thief. Now welfare package them defined. You go die soon for all the devil and hardship meted upon us all. Not be small thing. Therefore lie, you say you people did well. But if World Bank approved or disbursed the loan, it means the institution is the enemy of Nigeria and other underdeveloped nations, encourage embezzling and its partner in stealing and destruction. Not be smart, we just believe they will not allow him to have it his very way this time around. Yes, God can do all things. I think for this now we are wrapping it. Please endeavor to subscribe to this channel and also ensure that you share the very news to our social media platforms as you do so. Believe the Almighty God will do the very news for your life. Bye bye.